This is going to be page 12 from your math book. The directions for these problems, what it is asking you to do is it's asking you to determine if it's a proportional table, okay? Determine if each one is a proportional table and explain why or why not, okay? So number 7, the table shows the relationship between the number of parents in a household and the number of children in the same household. Is the number of children proportional to the number of parents in the household? Explain why or why not. So I want you to take a second right now, and I want you to do this one on your own. Okay? Pause the video and do that on your own. Don't forget to label your X and your Y columns in your table. Okay? Here is your answer. Okay, you'll see that when you did Y divided by X, you skip the 0, 0, 1, okay? Because you can't divide by 0. So 3 divided by 1 is 3, so the unit right there is 3. So you times X by 3. Right here, 5 divided by 1 is 5, so you times by 5. Right here, you times by 2. Right here, you times by 1/2. You'll see that it's not a constant, it's not a constant ratio, so this is not a proportional relationship. So it's not proportional because there's no constant rate. Also, when there's no constant rate, we can't do a we can't write a proportional equation for that, okay? So you can't really write an equation for this because the data is so inconsistent. All right, pause the video again, and I want you to do the next problem. The table below shows the relationship between the number of cars sold and the amount of money earned by the car salesperson. Is the amount of money earned in dollars proportional to the number of cars sold? Explain why or why not. Pause the video right now and figure this out, please. Okay, here's your answer. You're going to see that it's not proportional because there's no constant rate. There's no constant or proportionality because look how it's inconsistent right here. See, when you did Y divided by X for all those values, you have all these crazy values, and since it's not consistent, it's not proportional. Okay? All right, next problem. It says, make your own example of a relationship between two quantities that's not proportional. Describe the situation and create a table to model it. Explain why one quantity is not proportional to another. So this is kind of a pretty straightforward question for me. I know what makes a table not proportional is there would be no constant rate. So I'm just going to make up some values and call it good. So here's my values. This is going to be not proportional. I'm going to pick like 10, 9, 6. And I'm going to make Y 5, 3, and 18. Okay? So Y is not proportional to X because, watch, it's not going to be the same unit rate. Unit rate for right here, Y divided by X would be 5 tenths. So for the unit rate, I need 1 in the denominator, divide by 10, divide by 10. 5 divided by 10, that's 1/2 or 0.5. Okay, so I multiplied this by 0.5, 5 tenths, you know. Okay, this one right here, Y divided by X is 3 divided by 9, 3/9. So I need 1 in the denominator, so I have to divide by 9, divide by 9. 3 divided by 9 is, what is that? It's 1/3. So 0.3333333. Yeah, it's that. So 3 repeating, so times 0.3 repeating. This one right here, Y divided by X, is 18/6. So I want 1 in the denominator, divide by 6, divide by 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So multiply this by 3. See how you can see that there's no constant ratio? There's no constant rate. There's no constant proportionality. So this is not, or Y is not proportional to X because there's no constant proportionality, which means there's no unit rate. Okay, bye. Hopefully you made up your own.